on this side. Yeah. So you can have two doors, kind of useful. You can put reverse drive on it, which puts another steering wheel back there. Roof setup standard or reverse, really. Probably go with that. Wheel setup, they are what they are. And then the engine you can have, oops. Oh, that's where you do it. You can have the CVT or the power shift, 201 horsepower, and the active. There you go. So also affects the console. You can have let's back up. So the 175, 201, 38,000 gives you this nice little thing with the CVT. You get manual with power shift with the same controls, or you get the active, which has a completely different panel on the side there. Then you drop a power levels 165, CVT, power shift, and the active. And then you drop to 145 with direct, power shift, and active. So that's one option. Obviously, if we go with that, we've got 3-point on the front. I could go for a 600 kilo weight, smaller weights, nothing. 3-point is probably a little bit more versatile and we can buy a weight for it. I kind of like the dark plastic. Kind of like having a second door there, although this all gets in the way of a second door. If you go back, you might be able to fit through that gap, but second door, no. Let's stay there. Let's go back to panoramic window. You can have a front loader, Hauer, quickie or none. I can put GPS on it. So that's kind of where we're at, 155,000. This is the alternate with 4 more horsepower. Still has the CVT, I don't want the front loader. This has no other options except messing with the tyres, and is 5,000 cheaper with the CVT and the big engine. So yeah, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but I think one of those two tractors is coming to the farm. And when it comes to, actually, that's only 140. It's the big one of the square that's gonna knock us for a loop, which is, oh, there's lots of them. Quite a lot of them. Okay, so what square balers are available? It's the Deutz, which is 165. So we're getting into the, okay, the big little tractors can haul these. These, no freaking chance. What size bales does this do? That does all the sizes. So the Fendt and the Massey, just not going to happen on a small tractor. That, not going to happen on a small tractor. That will barely run on the small tractor, still has all the sizes. We can do a case, too much. And then the square quadrant, also too much. So the Kern would work and the Deutz would work. So we could replace that with that. That would work as a square baler, 164,000. So I can't buy the tractor and the baler, but it's something to think about. I need to close the hatches, and we're going to make some money with this. Let's try looking out the window. That's always a good plan. So yeah, things are afoot, I guess. We already sold our soybeans. We've got the perishables to sell later in the month, which will add, another 40,000 to the farm value. I could at this point just run the little BGA dry, sell it, and buy the industrial BGA, and then just transfer 500,000 litres of everything down there. In fact, I don't have 500,000 litres of manure, but I could transfer all of the manure down there and have that running until it runs out. I could transfer about a third of the slurry that we have on the farm down there and let that run till it runs out. It's probably going to make our income climb quite significantly. But it is going to drain the tank, so it's going to make me less concerned about what do I do with all the manure that we're generating. Liquid and solid. Because we really are making more than I think we can. We're eventually going to hit the point where we're just generating too much and the tanks get filled and then there's nothing we can do about it. I could get a slurry tank that has the mixer in it so that it evens out the nitrogen application. It would mean our when we put nitrogen on fields, it would be less blotchy, more regular application. Come on, truck, go, 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 go. Keep going. Ugh. I think we've done quite a good job today. Oh, come on. Yes, we win. Haha. And here we are. Nice. So what was I going to look for? I was talking about slurry. Right there. So yeah, one of the options is to put the manure sensing system on. And it just evens out the application. Costs an extra 10,000. I think that we could justify these days. This tank is only 13,000 litres. With our big giant thing, it's 20,000 litres. Let's that's 30,000 litres, that's 32,000 litres, and that's freaking huge, and 300 horsepower, so the John Deere can still haul it. There's that, or there's that. Oh, that's the Precision Farming DLC mod. What's so special about it? You can put that on the back of it, which is 30 meters. Woo! Yeah, I think. Oh, that's a cultivator that injects. That's a dribble bar that's 36 meters. I think the 36 meters is just too big. That's only 6.2. 80 horsepower. That's 21 meters. What does that go with? The smaller tanks. 2020. What about that? That's 18 meters. And what does that go with? Oh, hello. Yeah, self-propelled thing. Bit expensive. And then finally you've got these that have the dribble bar attached. Yeah, 15 meters probably isn't too shabby, but capacity is very low again. So you could use that with that. That needs 140, so you're looking at 440 horsepower there. And his 7 meter applicator, but it gets unwieldy because it's so far behind the tractor when you do it that way. And our large tractor has 458. I don't know. I do want a bigger slurry tank just because it will make less trips. Okay, we made money. Yay, money. Oh, don't hit the shed. And I am going cross country in the truck. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Can you turn left here? You kind of can. No. Yes. Okay. Can I turn right here? Yes. Oh, can I drive through the crop? Indeed I can. And yes. This is exactly where I want to be going. He says running out of space. Nope. Still more. Okay. And we are at the lake, which apparently there's a light over there. You can destroy it and it'll make the lake go away and become something else. Don't know what happens to those trees in the middle of the lake. That's interesting. So I will open the lid and we will rinse out the tank. Yeah, and take that back to the farm, because I think the garden will do well with a influx of water. We probably need to buy some seeds before much longer as well. Drip, drip, drip. And I think I can get out this way. This will take us down to the sawmill. I don't think it does give us access to other places. I'm a little bit familiar with this area because Disturbed Simulations destroyed the sawmill and put his farm in that area. So I kind of slightly know my way around here. Oh, hello. Come on, truck. You can do it. You have the horses. Oh, this is kind of struggling. Full tank of water. But we can cut through here. Past the bale sell point. So I'm probably not going to increase or switch the BGA over on stream today, although I think we could probably take a look at it. And then baling contracts on June 2. And what else? Oh, perishable sales on day 3. And then July. Does harvest start in July? I can't remember. I think sometimes I find a challenge for these series is, I'm allowed to do 1 day of contracts, and because we're doing the same thing over and over and over again, I kind of try and skip those. So, but then you've got the situation of, hey, I'm just magic money making person, which isn't essentially the bestest idea. Okay. Well, that's unloading. So, if we look in here, yeah, we've got now a good supply of water. We've got a ton of manure. So, that thing's all ready to do its thing. And that should be a thing, cause slurry 180,000, 247,000 litres of food, 501 litres of milk. Oh, I'll close the barn. Hi, cow. Hi, other cows. Oh, it's another one. Hi, other cow. How are you doing? Does it tell me anything about cow? Yes. This is a 5-month-old cow, which is fully healthy and being a happy cow. I think last time I went through there I had a 0-month-old cow. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some in preparation of. Try not to hit the loader arms. So shipping the manure, I do not have a problem with that. There are larger trucks available that I could stick the manure in, but Yeah, I can ship 30,000 litres at a time, and when the BGA only accepts 75 maximum, 2 truckloads kind of gets you there. Obviously the slurry tank's a little bit problematic because I can only ship 13,000 litres, so that's like 5 trips. It's a lot of driving. Okay, it's manure. And what do I want to be in the cab? And of course, keeping the weight on the front for this job, definitely, especially clearing the entrance to the farm. Oh, we've got to bring the Fent back to the yard. Come on. I'm pretty sure that Prius got air there. Okay, flat ground again. I'm guessing we've been playing this for about 16 months, I guess. All in. And I would hazard a guess that we're not looking at Farm Sim 24. We're probably at the earliest looking at a Farm Sim 25. Which means pretty much another year and a half or more on this farm before we move on. Or I could just say, you know what, let's up sticks and move to a new map. I don't know. So I bought this plot of land here because why not? And that allows me to put stuff here that might come in handy. This will not all go in there, but this is our little BGA. The slurry you dump here, the solid stuff you dump over there, and I think if I walk through the pile of poop I just dropped, you can drop off silage, whole crop silage even. Maize silage, grass silage, straw, potatoes, sugar beets and cut sugar beets, and you make, depending, varying amounts of electricity, methane and digestate. So yeah, they all make something in various quantities. Silage, obviously, one of the better things. It produces more electricity. Potatoes is fairly poor. Straw makes lots of digestate. Also makes a lot of methane. Then we have maize silage and grass silage, which are quite potent too. We currently have 72,000 litres of digestate, which obviously we can use to spread on our fields, and we can upgrade it to produce more stuff. Now, one of the things I wanted to check was this. 30 milk, 2,064 times per month is 20,000, 60,000. So we're running 60,000 litres of milk per game month. which means 60,000 litres per game month. We process, this is 10 months of milk here. We create, so we're using 60,000, we create about 225,000 litres per month from our cows. So yeah, we've got more coming out than we have going in. If I upgrade this, it will, we're already at level 2, so it'll add another 50%. It'll add another 1,000 litres or cycles of processing, and it will increase the capacity by half as much again. So there's more space for butter in it and what have you. But that's all a thing. We can't do chocolate until we make sugar. And I'm not making sugar at the moment. I do believe there might be a sugar mill on the map that we don't own. So I'm going to go over here and get in the tractor. And yeah, we dumped like less than 6,000 litres. I will turn the engine off. I will get out. I will go find dude in the tractor. So let's have a look at our weed status. There's some weeds along the bottom here. There's some weeds up the side here. There's a strip of weeds there for some reason. There's a blob of weeds over there. And since we're facing this way, you know what? I think I'll continue the way we're facing. Okay, yeah, quite a lot of weeds down the side here. So we'll make all those go away. And then we'll call that done. As I said,